Hello crochet friends, welcome to Crazy Cool Crochet. I am Sylvia, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad you're here because we are going to talk about sleeves, and why there's no reason to fear sleeves. A lot of my designs, I would say 75% of my crochet wearable tops use the same super simple method to add sleeves. We're just talking about a rectangle. And if you saw my last video previous to this one, I was talking about how easy it is to transition from boring blankets to wearables. And it's all about rectangles. A blanket is one big old rectangle, right? Sleeve is a little old rectangle. And for a lot of these tops, we're talking about, two rectangles for the front, one on each side, and then one for the back. Then you put it all together and ta-da! You've got yourself a wearable with sleeves. I am going to show you a bunch of different designs. And a lot of them are actually oversized, and that's because, for whatever reason, I guess it's comfort. A lot of my viewers prefer oversized tops. So what makes that even easier regarding sleeves is an oversized top comes with a drop sleeve. So, depending how far down it goes, and the sleeve is that much smaller. Anyway, you'll see what I'm talking about, the detail for those. And now, just because I'm showing mostly oversized items today, head over to my homepage because I do have, more fitted tops and, fitted sleeves. So take a look. The variety is pretty huge. I have so many videos out there. Head to my homepage, take a look. Scroll until you find, something you like. So, this one that I am wearing is absolutely the simplest of designs. This is my chunky pink cotton candy cardigan. Now, this particular design, I'm going to show you some graphics, some photos. This particular design is even easier because we've got the ribbing that is not the ribbing that you're thinking of. So it's around the bottom of the sleeves, around the sides, but it's all incorporated into the main panels. And all we're doing with the ribbing is is the same stitches, back loop only single crochet I believe it was, but with a smaller hook. And because you're using a smaller hook, that makes the ribbing look like genuine ribbing. So in addition to the easy sleeves, we've got the easy ribbing. How cool is that? So I am going to show you in the photos how we make the rectangle for the sleeves. Now, on this particular design, because we are using the smaller hook for the faux ribbing, it does not look quite like a triangle, but there's no increasing, there's no decreasing. All these triangles I'm talking about, no increasing or decreasing, which makes it that much easier. So here's what the rectangle for the sleeves on this particular design looks like. And then I'm going to show you how we lay this out. Once you've got all your panels made, all your rectangles, you'll see where the seaming goes. Super simple. And then the seaming for the sleeve. Like, how in the world do you attach the sleeve to your panels? Like that. Then you just seam along the bottom, along the side and the bottom of the sleeve. So I encouraged you to look for the pattern for this, the actual written pattern. I'll give you the links in the description area below the video. You have to open that up. And I'll put all the links to all of the examples that I'm showing you here. Other than that, you can head over to my Etsy shop at crazycoolcrochet.us.etsy.com, and you can find the written patterns for all of my examples here. After you seam the shoulders, you want to seam the sleeve to the body. So you will find the center of the top of the sleeve. This is wrong side up, and use a stitch marker here. So you're going to seam from here all the way over there. After you have finished seaming the sleeve to the body, and I haven't done it yet, I just want to give you the next steps. Then what you will do, you're going to seam from the bottom, along the side and under the sleeve, all the way to the cuff. Okay, now let's see what is another really good example of easy sleeves. Okay, here we've got an oversized sweater, pullover. And this one, just right here, let me go this way. Just this little section here is the sleeve, because the two panels that made up the front and the back were extra wide. So you've got the long drop sleeve, as it's called, and then all you need to do is attach a short sleeve, which again, rectangles. So let me show you the photos of those, how this was made, how it was put together. So once again, the trick is all in, or I shouldn't say trick, but what makes it so easy is when you lay out your front and back panel, first you seam the little shoulder, then you splay it open on your table or wherever you're working, and then you lay the triangle sleeve right up against the body. You center the sleeve along the seam for the shoulder, well in this case it's down here, and then you seam it. Again, easy, easy, easy. People love oversized. It's so comfortable. And again, easy. I don't know, are we going to start counting how many times I say the word easy? Yeah, that's getting annoying, right? Okay, I'll try to catch myself. All right, let's see what else I've made with my rectangle sleeves. Okay, now this is my 3 Seasons pullover, which again, super popular. And this one was very unusual because again, we're still talking triangle, and it's longer than it originally was. I was not careful how I hung it up, so it like stretched, but anyway. And it's like coming down a little further than it should. This one here, the sleeve, the top mesh portion, and the other sleeve is all one long rectangle. And then you make a second one for the back. And then you make this for the front, same thing for the back. Again, no increasing, no decreasing. Look how cute it is. Oh, and we've got the little slit on the side, which makes it super comfortable, so it's not like, you know, gathering up on the bottom. Nice and comfy. So all that is you just start seaming from here rather than from the bottom. Seam from here, up, and across the sleeve, the bottom. So as you can see by the photo, the way I had it laid out on the floor, just so I could take the picture, and we've got 4 panels. The front, the back, and then the front top and sleeve, the back top and sleeve. Remember, this is all just one continuous panel, and it turned out so pretty. Agreed? Let me know. Let me know in the comments below if so far you think that working with sleeves might actually be doable. Sorry, I might be showing a little more than I intend to. And, oh, especially because I am trying to get to 100,000 subscribers. I'm at 73,000-ish right now. So I still have a little ways to go, and it took me 8 years to get here. I've been doing this channel, Crazy Cool Crochet, for 8 years. So it's going to take me another few years to get to that 100,000 at this rate. I don't know if you've seen my previous videos, but I don't plan to be around that much longer for health reasons, you know, not because I don't want to, but getting the coveted silver plaque when you reach 100,000 subscribers, that would be the ultimate atta girl. You know, I spent all those years doing all this work, and yeah, I've said this before, but I make almost nothing money-wise, truly. So at least I want the plaque, okay? All right, enough of that. Let's go on to the next design. Okay, guys, it just got way too warm in here to keep showing my designs with the sleeves, so I threw on a poncho instead. Whew, so much cooler. So the next design I wanted to show you, which again, rectangles for the front, one on each side, one for the back, and the sleeves, rectangles. But look at how cool this two-tone cardigan turned out. This is actually one of my favorite designs. It's so simple, and yet, wow. If I can say that myself. But I do, of course, hope that you agree. Isn't that just the coolest thing? So again, this is how it lays out and how the sleeves are attached. Same principle of seaming the shoulders, splaying it open with the front and the back panel, laying the sleeve up against the seam, shoulder seam, seaming it up, folding everything back down, seaming from the bottom up, and then across the bottom of the sleeve. And wow, it just goes to show. I mean, once you are comfortable using different stitches, and I also use single crochet and extended single crochet a lot in my wearables, because when it comes to some of the wearables, I want the design. And I say this word a lot, the silhouette of the design to be the star of the show, not necessarily the stitch. So for a lot of these, like this one that I just showed, the two-tone cardigan, I like it to be a flatter texture. So I don't want, you know, lumpy, bumpy stitches. So for this one, I believe I use the extended single crochet. And if you don't know that stitch, one of my favorite. So look up the video and watch how that works out. Next. Oh yeah, the oversized, again, oversized purple cardigan with sleeves. Isn't that really beautiful? I think the design of it, as simple and basic as it looks, it just turned out so nice. And again, we're talking about, you know, the two front panels, the back panel, and the sleeves. So for this one, the sleeves were pretty cool because I used two colors, as you can see. So, but again, the sleeve was just like a little portion because it was oversized and it had the drop sleeve. So then the sleeve was only about yay big, and then you added the second color, which made it a little bit longer. But that whole, again, two-tone deal going on, that just really adds so much interest. Again, so simple. And I'm going to say no increasing, no decreasing. If you are not familiar with my work, please head over to the homepage here at Crazy Cool Crochet on YouTube and check out, especially my wearables, because I do try to keep everything, not everything. I've got some nice intricate patterns out there for more experienced crocheters, but for those who are maybe just starting out and want to try expanding their skills beyond blankets to wearables. I try really, really hard to keep things as simple as possible for the construction, you know, and the seaming and the stitches, yet really pretty, stylish, trending. You know, this isn't, well, yeah, okay, I am somebody's grandma. I'm somebody's great grandma. I was gonna say, this isn't your grandma's crochet. Well, yeah, it is. But, yeah, for the younger crowd, okay, I just made myself sound old there. But check out my home page because I do have some really nice things out there that would be great for teens. And, you know, if you want to make something for your teen daughter or granddaughter, I've got stuff out there for them too. So keep looking. There's a lot of videos out there, so you're gonna have to scroll, you know, or go to the playlist and look for the wearables. So this will be a good place to stop. I think I've given you enough examples so that you can see that adding sleeves to your skill set is going to open up a whole new world of patterns for you. Let me know in the comments, please. Commenting and giving me a thumbs up, along with subscribing, all of that is helpful to the channel. What is the most helpful though is to watch all the way to the end. Because I've said this before too, people are only watching 2 minutes of like a 28-minute video. So YouTube is really dinging me on that. So I hope you found this helpful and that you come back for the next tutorial, go back and watch my previous videos, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.